if your food weren't so expensive, we wouldn't need to go get you a stepdad. We wouldn't need that. We don't. I'm just playing, you guys. I am just playing. Hey you guys, buenos dias. Today is Tuesday. You're probably not going to be watching this until Wednesday, but it's alright. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Edna, and we're going to be talking about a lot of different things today, pero ahorita los vamos a ir al gym, because girl, no me he ido al gym in probably a month. That's a really, really long time. You guys, I'm not gonna lie, in the drive between the house and the gym, which is literally like a 7-minute drive, I don't want to work out anymore. I don't know. And then a part of me is like, oh, only 30 minutes, like 30 minutes no te sirve de nada, but I'm not gonna be negative. I'm gonna get in there and get a workout in. It's just been so long, pero now I feel like I'm paying them for nothing. You get me? Like, les estoy pagando $50 al mes y no estoy yendo. I think in February I went twice. This month I haven't gone at all. So no ma'am, we are not going to be doing that. Does that happen to you guys? Do you guys just lose motivation to go to the gym? I think for me it's because I don't have a set schedule, and that's what I need. I'm like that type A, to-do list type of girly, and I need a schedule. Even if it doesn't happen every single day, I do need some form of structure, right? Because if not, I kind of just like free flow everywhere. I'm not gonna lie, lately I've been enjoying that mass, like just chilling, just, you know, not really having a plan and just going with it. Pero the truth is that I do need some structure. So the plan was to wake up at 5 a.m. this morning. That did not work. But that's another issue, right? That I have these goals where they're so extreme. And it's like, if I've been waking up at 7 to 8 a.m. every day, then how the fuck am I going to make that jump to 5 a.m. así de un solo en chinga? But I still want to sleep like at 11:30 or midnight. Like, nah, girl. So that's a little something we need to work on. A ver qué pasa. But the good thing is the chargers are available. So we're gonna be able to charge real quick. And then, yeah, a ver qué hacemos. We'll see what's open. I don't really have a plan, which maybe I should have, but it's all right. So I decided to get ready real quick just because I didn't want to look like a little tree monster the whole video. Especially since I figured I'd be talking about getting off Bumble and whatnot, and depending on how the views go on this video, if there's new viewers, I don't want people being like, oh girl, stay on Bumble, don't get off, you need it. That's funny, right? But before I go into all of that, I did want to say that, well, two things. One, I want my next video to be a Q&A. We're almost at 2,000. Yes, girl, we're almost at 2K. So I was wondering if you guys can post questions down below. I'm also going to post on my Instagram, so there is that. I want to be able to answer your questions. And I know I'm already an open book. I do share a lot. But, you know, just in case there's things that you are wondering and whatnot, you want to be nosy, please go ahead. And then the other thing is that one of my friends, Nadia, who's also here in the YouTube fam, she actually messaged me about something that Sephora is having. So Sephora's having like a little squad moment where they're gonna pick up people to be ambassadors essentially. And you know, at first I felt honored when Nadia sent me that, and she's like, I will write you a little testimonial, like, it's gonna be so cute, blah, blah, blah. And then I got a little nervous because I saw Daniela post on Instagram, and shout out to her. She already applied and is already taking testimonials, and I'm like, I'm not into makeup like that, you know? Like, so what do I do? Like, is this good? ¿Qué vamos a hacer? But then I realized, girl, I'm out here trying to do the influencer thing, and I post videos about Sephora. Like, every time there's a sale, I'm like, okay, these are my recommendations. I do Sephora hauls. Like, I do love makeup. I have a love for it. So I'm like, why not? So I think I'm going to do that this weekend. Según, the application is very short. It's like 20 minutes. But probably on like this weekend's video, I'll link it down below, or like on next week's. I realized that I was essentially like standing in my own way. Like, why am I gonna stop myself from why would I not apply, right? I might not get it, and that's totally fine. But what if I do? Girl, what if I do? Then I'll finally be able to break 2,000 on Instagram, because it's kind of like a give and take situation, right? Like, I would hope that this is the way that they're running it, but that they're gonna get small, like micro influencers, and then the partnership is gonna help those individuals grow. But we'll see. It would be a great blessing. I am gonna do it. Just give me a few days, and then I'll let you guys know, because I would really appreciate if you guys fill out a little like testimonial. I think that's what they're calling them. Essentially like you endorsing me. Yes, girl, yes. I definitely want to approach it más as like work, because I do want to be able to bring in revenue from social media, right, and my different platforms. Pero para eso tengo que andar en chinga. I can't be missing uploads, and I can't be posting whenever I want. Like TikTok, I have not figured out. So if you guys have tips, please let me know, because I think I haven't posted in like a month, and I don't have that many videos. I'm not growing, so I need a little bit of help with that. So help your girl out. I actually just got something from Amazon, so se las voy a enseñar de una vez. But before that, les quería contar that Josué took me to go see Fluffy this last weekend. So shout out to Karen, because she was the one that provided the tickets. It was really, really kind of her to let me take her place, so I really do appreciate it. But yeah, it was amazing, and I would have loved to vlog and whatnot. Pero when we're talking about comedy shows and whatnot, you can't record in there. It's not like when we went to the Warriors game, you know, and I got clips here and there. But I do think I should post a reel on Instagram, because like I was mentioning earlier, tengo que andar en chinga con my social media presence, and yeah, it's something I need to work on, like for reals, for reals. Let's open this up. I ordered 3 things recently. I'm not gonna lie, I am trying to be good, so I have been cutting back on the shopping, just because, you know, I do want to start making payments on my student loans, and then like be debt free, and then I do want to, you know, invest in a little something, even if it's something small. That's why the shopping has been a little bit más, you know, a little bit más relaxed. So okay, all 3 items are here. Let me start with these little pastel highlighters. How freaking cute, huh? So the reason I got these was because I'm still on my bullet journal life. Is this not giving you life? Like, how pretty are these? I believe it has 2 of each of like the main colors, and I specifically got them because of the purple. You guys, I picked up this book. It's called The System. I think it's the most recent book by Robert Reich. Is it Rake? Rach? Robert, let's just go with Robert. I believe he's the head of the public policy department at UC Berkeley, and I've actually heard him speak before. I was never able to get into one of his classes, like they were always like super packed, but I did go see him speak once, and I loved how he broke everything down, how he talked so much shit about Trump, and how he explained how rich people can declare bankruptcy, and before they do that, like they'll transfer their assets to other friends or family members, and the moment their bankruptcy clears or whatever it is that happens, they get their shit back. And it's crazy to think that people do that and that there's all these loopholes. But the reason I looked this up was because he was talking shit about the Kardashians on Instagram, and I love him for that. He does it in a very respectful way. Like, I would never like literally say, oh yeah, he's talking shit, but he like breaks down what they say. And I don't know if you heard, I don't know if you guys saw this on Instagram, but I think they did an interview with Variety, I think it was, and I don't think it was Vogue, I'm pretty sure it was Variety. And Kim just cannot keep her mouth shut. She's reached a lot of her goals, and she's a mother and all these things that it's like, girl, stay in your lane. Just keep your mouth shut, because we all know how you got famous. And thankfully for her, she was able to turn it around and essentially build an empire off of this sex tape that was leaked, right? But girl, just stay in your lane. Just be quiet, because we all know she came from privilege, right? Like, they lived up in those hills her entire life. She went to private school. Her father was an attorney, and not like any attorney, like this celebrity attorney. They had money. Like, girl, we all know she didn't come down from the bottom. Like, there was a lot of privilege there, and there still is. So he was breaking down this comment that she said about women in business and how they need to get their asses up and work and blah blah blah. And it's like, girl, you have like 5 nannies, you have personal chefs, you have people who come do your hair and your makeup. So let's be quiet. But anyways, he was watching him break it down. I was like, let me go see what Mr. Robert has been up to. And I do think this is his most recent book. I actually got lucky. Amazon had them on sale, so I got the hardcover. It was only $1 more than the paperback. So I think it usually goes for $24, but I got it for like $11 or $12. When did he print this one? This one actually came out in 2020, so ya va para los 2 años. But you know, I'm really excited to read this. And then last but not least, I picked up a nylon bag. Can you guys see my child? He is so cute. I'm not gonna lie, Nibi and I, oh, it's so cute. It's really, really cute. I'll be honest, Nibi and I have been making trips into the Prada store. And I'm not 100% if Prada's like, I'm not 100% that I'm a Prada girly. I think, to be honest, I think I'm more Gucci, Versace. Like, I'm very in your face, right? And through the years, I've tried to tone it down so that it's my accessories that are really, like, doing the pop. So I, you know, wear more neutrals now and whatnot because my love is really in the handbags and in the accessories, and I prefer that pop, you know, throughout the outfit. But Prada's, like, more of a chill girly, right? Like a more... like a more chic and a more stylish girly, not so much in your face. And so they do have their nylon re-edition bags, and Nibi and I have been looking at them. I believe they're like 12 or 1300. I just don't know if I want to make the jump, so I decided to get a nylon bag on Amazon. Obvio aquí it's a little bent, but I do think with using it, it'll be fine. It's super cute. It's a good size. I do like that it has gold hardware, because everywhere I look, the black nylon bags tienen silver, and I'm just not that girl, you know? Let's see if the phone fits. Actually it does. So I think this will be like an essentials bag. It does fit. It does fit on my shoulder, but I'll probably mostly carry it, you know, on my hand or on the crook of my arm. But let me move over because my child likes to sit like a chicken. It is so fucking cute. Let me see. Can you guys see him? Can you guys see him? He is adorable. Oh, aren't you the cutest? Tell me why, when we were at the show, Fluffy was talking about dogs, right? And how he's a dog person y toda la cosa. And I'm a dog person también. But something he said was very true. He was like, cats will give you that evil eye. And when you walk in the room, it's not like it's your home. They look at you with like that, ugh, you're disturbing my peace in my room, you know? And I'm paraphrasing because I think he's coming out with new content, and tampoco, like, I don't want to, you know, I don't want to be ruining his future specials. But I love Monito. He's just different, you know? He shows me his appreciation like once a month by like licking my forehead. That's how he shows me his love. Who's a lazy boy, baby? Oh, he's such a good boy. Who's such a good boy, baby? You don't want me bothering you, huh? Look at this. Whenever I pet him this way, his hair stands up. It's like a little mohawk. Mono, I'm sorry. We should start talking about my dating life, huh? And how I'm gonna give you a cat stepdaddy. Yes, I am. Oh, I know. It's your bed. I know. Yes, it's your bed. I'm so sorry. And the camera's crooked, but oh well. He is a brat. Come here. I'm telling you, being a single mother is a hard thing. Que pacho. Alright, let's sit down and talk. Grab some tea or something. Let me tell you what's in here. I have this Lipton diet green tea. No tiene azúcar, no tiene carbs. It's amazing. And then I squeeze half of a lemon in here. Girl, it tastes like the best lemonade. The reason I wanted to talk about this was because I am seeing someone. I'm just gonna, you know, throw it out there. I'm seeing someone. He is amazing. But obvio, it's like super new, super recent. And last time we hanged out a week ago, he made a comment. He's like, yeah, I need to log on to my dating apps and delete everything. And I was like, whoa, what do you mean? Don't do that. Let's slow our roll. And I'll be honest, it did mean a lot that he wanted to delete his apps, and I hope I didn't kill a moment. Like, I hope it wasn't like a romantic moment for us. And there I am self-sabotaging. But the truth is that I'm not gonna be deleting my dating app. I only have Bumble, and I'm not gonna be using it anymore. I am gonna be off. But what I've realized about myself is that un día quiero una cosa, el otro día quiero otra cosa, and if I'm gonna be so wishy-washy, I really do not want to go through the hot mess of having to upload all kinds of stuff into the dating app. I know, might sound horrible, might sound selfish, but I don't want to, okay? But don't think that I've lost my hopeless romantic trait. I actually haven't opened Bumble in like 3 weeks, maybe a month, ever since I went out with this guy. We went on our first date to a barbecue place of all places, and it was actually delicious. But ever since we went on that date, I haven't opened Bumble, which is impressive, because even though I would forget to open the app, which was one of the hardest things, and I'll explain in a little bit, but I realized like, yes, this guy is amazing. The one that I'm seeing right now, he's great, he's amazing. I would love for him to become Monito's stepdaddy, right? My first child's dad. But even if this doesn't work, I don't want to be on dating apps. I want to meet someone organically. And, you know, in the last few weekends, I've been going out a lot more, and I've been, you know, a little más exposed, and I've, you know, had some pegue here and there. And I realized, I'm like, I want to be out here. I don't want to be on a dating app. It's just not my vibe. So if things work out with this guy that I'm seeing, it'll be amazing, right? And then I was wrong, and the dating apps did work for me. And if it doesn't, he's such a sweetheart and so respectful that I'm sure we'll stay friends, and it'll be cool, right? But I just don't want to force myself. And I feel like in the last 2-3 months, I've been doing a lot of the things that people want me to do, or people me están diciendo cosas, or, you know, they're trying to be helpful, but they're just getting in the way. And what I need to do personally is just like block people out and do what feels true to myself and to my heart, and just follow that. And so even though people in my life have been very supportive and encouraging of me being on dating apps, I just don't want to do it anymore. I really don't. Specifically with Bumble, my issue that I had was that because I wouldn't log on for like 2 or 3 days, then all the matches that I had would go away after 24 hours. And they do this shady thing where they still show you who you matched with, but they want to charge you if you want to rematch with them. And it's like, girl, I don't want to pay. Why do I have to pay to match with men? No, thank you. No, ma'am. So I personally don't like that. I will say that Bumble gave me the opportunity. I don't know why this feels like I'm breaking up with Bumble. We're just taking a break. But I will say that Bumble gave me the opportunity to date out of what I usually date, right? It pushed me out of my comfort zone. Before I went on dating apps, I actually had only dated Latinos. For the most part, Mexicans, but I did date a few Central Americans and South Americans. So, you know, it was cool. So when I went on the dating apps, I had the opportunity to date all kinds of men. And I think the only one I still need is Caucasian. But you know what? I'm not in a rush for that. Hay un chingo de güeros allá afuera, so it's fine. I'm not, if I never date one, it's all good. Who knows, maybe I should have tried other ones, but to be honest, me da hueva. I don't want to invest that type of energy, so it's not good. I'm cool. Some might see it as me giving up, as it being a failure, pero honestly, me vale. You can see it any type of way that you want. I just don't want to force myself to be doing something that I don't want to do. I don't feel it in my heart. So I'm gonna be off the dating apps. Who knows? In a month, I might be like, girl, I miss it. Let's go. But hopefully that's not the case. And if things don't work out with this current, handsome, incredibly sweet and kind man that I'm seeing, that's all good. You know, life happens and whatnot. And I will then make sure I'm out there and like meeting people más organically. I think I learned a lot while I was out here dating, and you know, también I've been in therapy, so I was able to learn a lot about myself and figure out a lot of things that I do to self-sabotage relationships. Because I will be honest, I think in the last few years, the men that I've dated have been the men that I've dated for the most part have been amazing, super sweet, very kind. Pero either we don't click, or one person likes each other more than the other, or I self-sabotage. So now that I understand that I can have a destructive behavior when it comes to romantic relationships, you know, I'm able to like work on things and whatnot. And I'm not gonna lie, I am so needy. This guy that I'm talking to, I want to see him every day. If I could, I estuviera pegada to the hip to him at every moment, right? Because like it's all so new and like, you know, it's all pretty and pink and the butterflies y toda la cosa. But we can't do that. Like, we both have our lives, we both have our friends. Something that I used to do in the past is I would rearrange my schedule to be able to fit someone else's schedule. And I wouldn't only do it with guys, I would do it with my friends or my family and whatever. And now, hell no, my schedule will come first. What I have to do and what I want to do is gonna come first, and then I'll fit people, into my schedule ahí como quepan. You know, we'll figure it out. There's plenty of time. People will be able to see me, hang out with me, call me, whatever. It's not a big deal. And that's something else I really appreciate about this man, right? He's very respectful of my schedule. He understands I'm busy. He understands I have a lot going on. And he's busy también, you know. He's got his own hobbies and work y toda la cosa. So this might be a whole new chapter in my life, right? Where I'm working on a relationship that's a lot healthier. And I have had people who tell me like, hey, this is so new, you could talk to him and you can talk to other guys, but for me it just doesn't work. I'm the type of person that I just need to focus on one, right? Because I get too distracted and like there's too much going on, and I really want to get to know one person at a time. So who would have known? I guess I'm leaving these streets. I'm retiring. and if that's not what works for you, that's all good, boo boo. That's all good. I'm no longer gonna be out there on any dating apps, but I'm actually not worried, concerned, or upset about it. Like I'm excited. I'm excited for everything that's to come. And obvio, I do want to give my fur child, you know, a papi, a stepdad. But if that's not in the cards for us right now, that is okay. Hopefully it is in our cards for hopefully it is in our cards for this year. But you know, we live and we learn. So I'm just excited. I'm just right now I'm in a really good place. I feel like things have gotten so much better, and I'm feeling really blessed and more like myself. Like every day that goes by, I feel more like me, which is something that I feel like in the last month or two was not the case. But yeah, I'm gonna end the video here. I hope you enjoyed it. It was like a short spend the day with me / chisme / update. The next video will be a Q&A, so if you have any questions for me, please comment them down below. You can also DM me or email me. I'll put all my information down below. But yeah, with that said, I'll end the video and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye. Mwah. I'm gonna give you a cat stepdaddy. Yes, I am. Mono. Oh. Story of my life.